Hello people and welcome to my channel.
Here's me, Sweta, starting off with the first click of the day, day 2
In Goa,
and today we are headed towards the Calangute beach,
the largest in North Goa.
which is the best spot to enjoy all sorts of water sports.
The entryway is quite impressive, I must say, as it has a wide road leading you towards the beach, having various kinds of shops and vendors at both the sides along the way, making it a place where you can certainly grab some interesting stuff for yourself as well as your loved ones back home. We were all so excited as it was a first glimpse of the debut of the spectacular Arabian Sea. It's one of the prime locations in North Goa, especially if you're into the playing with the waves mood, just like we were. So here's us experiencing sailing off the sea, and it was such a nice feeling. I didn't really want to get off the boat in the end. And look how much our little one enjoyed doing so. It was indeed a thrilling experience for me, as I've been on a beach vacation before, but never had I ever sailed over one. Just look at how amazing this place is. And here are some folks who wanted to take the dip right in the middle. They were charged extra. And here comes my cute little munchkin, practicing his walk, who is soon going to turn into a toddler. Isn't he adorable? And here's my dear brother-in-law nicely parasailing away, which I regret not trying. Or I must say, the circumstances were such, as they take the ones who wish to do so on a boat together. And after each one is done with the task, only then they come ashore, which takes a lot of time. And I had to be there for my baby. And one more thing, I feared landing on the sea. I know there's always this life jacket, but still, not all are daring, and it's okay. But FYI, the choice was given to each whether they wanted to land on the sea or on the ferry, which I was unaware of. So to all the ones who want to try this, have no dilemma. Just go for it when you get to. We also tried jet skiing, which all must have seen. It was fun, of course, but they had a really short duration in comparison to what we had to pay. Many other sports are there to try your hands on, like banana boat, speedboat, and bumper boat rides. After some adventure, we were all famished, so we all went to grab something to munch on, relax, and do some mandatory photo sessions. We were nicely overcharged when it came to water sports. All the rides were pricey, as season is really on, as it's December and it's Goa. Christmas time, New Year's Eve nearing, all making merry. But worth the try for the first timers. We also wanted to go during that time, but thinking about the crowd, we dropped the idea, being new parents. But that's when Goa is at its best, but also the most expensive. Well, now we are headed towards the Sinquerim beach, which is another attraction, especially during the sunset, with the Aguada fort and the Taj Hotel adding to its picturesque beauty. The distance between Sinquerim and Calangute is just 10 to 15 minutes on a 2 or a 4-wheeler. Again, a quick tip, when you are in Goa, do get a 2-wheeler on rent, which is going to cost you 300 if it's an Activa or any kind of scooty, 600 if it's a Pulsar and any other kind of bike, and 900 and above if it's an Enfield per day. But again, it depends on the season. It's a really pocket-friendly way to explore Goa. You can also rent a four-wheeler if you want, but we opted for a cab, which we felt will be fuss-free having a baby on board. And a rented two-wheeler in a new unknown place is a no-no. Like I said, that is with a baby who isn't even a toddler. But if you're with a little older child, then it's a bliss. And the charges after booking a rented four-wheeler with fuel charges extra comes down to be equal to booking a cab, which comes with a companion in a driver. At least we found one. He was an interesting guy. I'm telling you about booking and renting vehicles as we had a tough time getting a cab after we were out of the beach, nicely thinking we'll do beach hopping, but we wasted around an hour or so trying to get one. Finally we found one, so we hopped on, taking a sigh of relief. He told us, just like the others, we could have either rented or booked a cab for the whole day, which would have been reasonable. So getting the grip of the situation, we hired the cab for the rest of our days in Goa. All this while I was explaining y'all the crux of the situation, y'all must have seen how beautiful the place is, especially during the late evenings. It was so relaxing, feeling the cool breeze touching your face, talking away, gazing at the scenery. What a moment. We were all so tired and hungry, so we devoured on some hot Maggi, fresh lime soda, some coconut water and chips, sold by one of the vendors near the entry. Next stop, Candolim Beach. And here we are. Candolim is comparatively cleaner and less crowded. Candolim is more chilled, where you can see more of European tourists, whereas in Calangute you encounter mostly domestic ones. After visiting those 3 famous beaches, we headed back to our hotel. But before that, stopped to eat a scrumptious dinner before crashing for the night, only to welcome a new day ahead, next morning, filled with lots of fun. Take care until I'm back with another one.